I just graduated psychology and film studies at UCT 2003. I didn't even go to my graduation because I was just so kind of over society and just like heartbroken, and just I'd been studying Buddhism and meditation and yoga for the last year or two before that, and other like Eastern esoteric and different shamanic stuff actually. Like
have you seen the movie Into the Wild?
Everyone used to say I look just like the dude, but like that book was really, really hugely influential for me because I longed to do that. And then when I read that book whilst at university, it ended with that piece where he's like, I can't remember the line. It's something like happiness isn't real unless it's shared.
Yeah, happiness is only real when shared.
Yeah, and for me, I was like that made his death worth it, if that makes sense. Because even though it's tragic that he died, what he did for young men like me was he went and lived what we were fantasizing about, because we were so longing for that.
I'm the same. That's why I'm like, I just started smiling when you told about your, graduation phase, and I love the movie. And are you talking about
the movie? Was good as well. I read the book
by John Krakauer. Yeah. I found that
the movie was also great.
But the book goes even deeper. I love what John Krakauer created. But keep going.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just that character. Chris, I can't remember his name.
Christopher McCandless.
Yes,
AKA
Chris McCandless.
Alex Supertramp.
Supertramp. So yeah, what a legend. So I think he did what a lot of us long for, which is a self-initiation. It's like saying, I'm cutting ties with my mother, my father, my identity, with this giant parental system that's like protecting me through privilege and all these things that a lot of us have received, but have not really received what we needed, and going into the wilderness is one of the classic ways that young men are initiated, but it's not meant to be alone. It's meant to be your elders take you and they leave you out there for a while, but you're still guided. So he did that. Then he discovered that, relationships are what make life meaningful, which is the essence of Ubuntu essentially. And
Ubuntu, I am because we are.
So that's a common misunderstanding in my judgment. Yeah. And it's written a lot, I am because we are. The thing is, there is no I in Ubuntu. It's literally, because of course people like the Descartes, I think therefore I am, and then they're like, Ubuntu, I am because we are. But it's like, for me, that's not right. So Ubuntu is defined in Xhosa as ngumntu ngabanye ubuntu, ngabanye abantu, okay, or otherwise ngumntu ngabantu, okay, which means a person is a person through or by means of people, okay. So for me, the way I would translate that, if I was going to make it a bit more whatever, is that we are who we are through our relations. Okay, so it's not I am because we are. There's no I. It's we are who we are through our relations, which I prefer because it's kind of like the thing that I noticed a lot in the villages, and what I could gain a sense of when I was out there was how effortlessly people sort of lent towards collective thinking. Of course, there's individuality, but that comes later. Everything is first about the good of the clan. As an example, you can order each other around in a particular way, but it's because you're all in service to each other. It's not about bossing each other, but it can just be done, as opposed to like, oh, hey, won't you please do this? And like, no, I'm a. So there's a collective consciousness. People identify by their clan name, for instance, quite often, and you can ask them who they are, and they'll say their clan name, not their individual name. That's almost the least important. Yeah, there's a lot in Ubuntu which is about relationship. I think that's the ultimate piece, and it's about honoring all our relations, which is the common thing. Even Native America, aho mitako yasin. It's like all my relations. That's where we get all our meaning in life from, and that's where we can draw all our gratitude from. I mean, when I'm wanting to do a gratitude practice, I just start with all the things I have a relationship to, and then it's like, oh my God, I'm so wealthy. I have so much wealth. I'm like blessed beyond capacity. How can I then choose to focus on a few things that I don't have relation to or am wanting? It's just like, it's a waste.